Have you ever wondered why on earth people pay third-party websites or even hand over fees to the state police to run a background check? Especially when all that local data is literally just sitting right there for the taking. Well, stick around because I'm going to let you in on a massive secret those paid sites definitely do not want you to know.
That secret? $0. Zip. Nada. Accessing critical public court information in Kalamazoo County, Michigan can be completely free if you just know exactly where to look. No sketchy subscriptions, no hidden credit card fees. Literally, all you need is an internet connection and the right map.
Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are laying out a clear, step-by-step map to help you navigate the local court records maze in Kalamazoo County. So whether you're a total beginner trying to do a quick check on someone or an experienced researcher, this guide is going to hand you all the tools you need to confidently pull public records straight from the source.
Okay, here's our game plan for today's Explainer. We're going to quickly cover why search court records in the first place, how the three-court system actually works, conducting an 8th District Court search, navigating the probate court, tackling the 9th Circuit challenge, and we'll wrap up with some crucial pro tips and disclaimers. Let's get right into it.
You know, local government records are an absolute goldmine. Behind the official Kalamazoo County seal lies this incredibly vast network of documents. It's got legal precedents, historical cases, personal legal matters, you name it. We're talking everything from a minor traffic ticket all the way up to major civil disputes.
Section 1. Why search court records? Let's talk about the real value of this public data.
Why go through the hassle of digging through these records yourself? Well, because there are so many real-life scenarios where having this knowledge is absolute power. Say you're a landlord vetting a prospective tenant. Maybe you're a journalist fact-checking a story. Or hey, maybe you just want to manage your own past traffic tickets. Get this. The Michigan State Police Criminal History Database charges $10 for every single search you run. $10! But by going directly to the Kalamazoo County court databases, you bypass that fee entirely. You save your money, and honestly, you skip a ton of bureaucratic headaches.
Moving right along to Section 2, the three-court system. It's time to map the maze.
Okay, to succeed here, you really need to understand one fundamental rule. Kalamazoo's records are not just dumped into one giant Google-style search engine. No, they are actually split across a very specific three-tier system. This means your search strategy depends entirely on what exactly you're looking for. Looking for a traffic ticket or a small claim under $25,000? That's the 8th District Court, and the good news is, yes, it's completely online. But if it's a major felony or a divorce, that's the 9th Circuit, and the record system is totally different. Navigating estates and wills? That's the probate court. So let's break down exactly how to access each one of these.
Section 3. 8th District Court Search. Let's master McCourt.
The 8th District Court handles a huge volume of local cases. This is where your misdemeanors, landlord-tenant disputes, and traffic infractions all live. And searching here is surprisingly user-friendly, right from your own couch. You just navigate to the state-supported My Court application online and select the Kalamazoo County District Court 08 portal. It's totally free. From there, you just punch in the target's last name or business name, their first name, and hit search. Oh, and if you already know the exact case number, you can just bypass the name search entirely and jump right to it.
Now, what is really incredible here is just the sheer amount of detail you get without paying a cent. When you click on a matching record, the system generates what's called a register of actions. Think of it as a complete timeline of the entire legal action. It tells you the judge assigned to the case, who the attorneys are, absolutely every chronological entry in the docket, and even when the next hearing is scheduled. It is literally a gold mine of data, all for free.
All right, Section 4, Probate Court Search. We're talking estates, wills, and guardianships.
But what happens if you're researching deceased individuals, trusts, or conservatorships? Well, your map now leads you to the Probate Court Index. Now, the crucial thing to understand here is the limitation of this system. The online index is fantastic because it's a real-time tracking register. You can see the status of things instantly. However, it will not display the actual digital images of the wills or petitions. So it proves the case exists and gives you the case number, which is great. But to actually read the documents, you're still going to have to formally request the physical paperwork from the court itself.
Section 5, the 9th Circuit Challenge. Let's talk about the online deficit.
Okay, here's where our maze gets a little bit tricky. If you're looking for the most serious cases, we're talking felonies punishable by more than a year in jail, major civil lawsuits over $25,000, or family law matters like a divorce, you have to navigate the 9th Circuit Court. And unlike the District Court, you cannot search 9th Circuit records from home. There is a strict online deficit for these major cases. So, to overcome this, you actually have to put your shoes on and show up in person.
But don't worry, it's not too bad. If you need to search these major files for free, you just simply visit one of 2 specific locations in Kalamazoo that have designated public computer terminals. Just remember, the files are divided based on the physical buildings. So you'll go to the Pratt Justice Center on Eleanor Street if you want felony criminal tracking, but you'll head over to the Gull Road Justice Complex for all family, civil, and probate matters.
Now for Section 6, Pro Tips and Disclaimers. Time to navigate those hurdles. You know, knowing the websites is only half the battle. Knowing the system's quirks, that's the other half. So here are some really vital hacks pulled directly from our source material. First up, beware the 7-year filter. If a criminal sentence happened more than 7 years ago, it actually will not show up in your online My Court search. You have to go to the courthouse to verify those older records. Second, and this is a big one, if you see a felony charge level online, always look at the column labeled attempted, conspired, solicited. If there's an A right there in that column, it was merely an attempted misdemeanor, not a full felony. That is a massive distinction. Third, if you need copies of documents, keep your daily 8th District Court request to 5 pages or less, and it is completely free. And finally, never pay the $20 fee for a DVD of a court video record. Just submit Form 9CC1307, and you can view the video for free right there at a courthouse terminal.
It is also super important to remember the boundaries of the court system. If your research involves property disputes, land deeds, or vital records like birth, death, and marriage certificates, you actually need to step outside the court maze altogether. Those specific records belong to the Kalamazoo County Clerk and Register of Deeds office, which is located on West Kalamazoo Avenue.
All right, as we wrap up, we do need to close with this official professional disclaimer from the county. The portals and indexes we've covered today are incredible tools, and they're provided for public convenience. However, they do not replace the official, certified hard copy records on file. You should always verify this data independently, be on the lookout for technical delays or clerical errors, and please consult a legal professional when you need actual legal advice.
Armed with this explainer, you now have the exact map, the specific portals, and all the insider tips to confidently and freely navigate the Kalamazoo County public record system. The data is out there, just sitting in public databases waiting for you to find it. So the only question left is, whose public history are you going to uncover first?